Imagine waking up to the roar of chainsaws shredding your grandmother's prized rose bushes, the ones she'd tended for decades. All because some self-appointed neighborhood queen decided your backyard was community property. That's exactly what happened to Emily Hayes, a quiet graphic designer in the sleepy suburb of Evergreen Heights, where picket fences hid a web of petty tyrannies. Emily had moved there 5 years ago, seeking peace after a messy divorce. But whispers started immediately, neighbors calling her that recluse who hates kids just because she worked from home and skipped the block parties. One crisp Saturday morning, Emily stepped out with her coffee, expecting the usual symphony of birds in her lush backyard garden. Instead, she froze. A crew of workers in HOA-branded vests were hacking away at her flower beds, laying down a gravel trail straight through her vegetable patch toward the communal playground. "What the hell?" she muttered, heart pounding as petals scattered like confetti from a bad dream. The lead guy glanced up, shrugging. "Orders from the board. Enhancing accessibility for the kids." By afternoon, the culprit revealed herself, Brenda Kowalski, the HOA president, a hefty woman with a perpetual scowl and a voice like nails on a chalkboard. She waddled up, clipboard in hand, her floral blouse straining at the seams. "Emily, dear, isn't this fabulous? We're creating a nature corridor for the community. Your garden's so quaint. It just screams shared joy." Emily blinked, her voice steady despite the rage bubbling inside. "Brenda, this is my property. You can't just carve it up like a Thanksgiving turkey." Brenda's smile was all saccharine, eyes narrowing. "Oh, honey, per Section 4.2 of the covenants, underutilized green spaces can be repurposed for communal benefit. It's about unity, not selfishness." Emily bit her tongue, watching Brenda strut away. But she wasn't blind. She'd heard the rumors Brenda spread at meetings, painting Emily as an antisocial hoarder blocking progress. That night, Emily pored over her deed, her online research confirming the HOA's rule was a twisted interpretation of a vague clause. She stayed silent, observing as joggers from the cul-de-sac started tromping through, leaving footprints in her tomatoes. "Community first," one sneered, echoing Brenda's mantra. Things escalated fast. Monday brought a certified letter, a $500 fine for obstructing enhancements, plus a neighborhood newsletter blast labeling Emily a Grinch stealing kids' fun. Whispers turned to glares. Her mailbox overflowed with anonymous notes calling her a bitter divorcee ruining the vibe. Brenda cornered her at the grocery store, voice dripping faux concern. "Emily, why fight this? Join us. Be part of something bigger. Or are you too independent for rules?" Emily smiled thinly. "Rules? Like the one where you forge surveys to grab land?" Brenda's jowls quivered. "That's slander. We're upholding standards. Your messy garden's an eyesore anyway." Emily didn't snap back. Instead, she hired a sharp local attorney, Mia Torres, who dug deep. Turns out, Brenda had photoshopped old maps to prove an ancient easement, all to secure her re-election by promising park access. As fines piled up and Brenda rallied a petition to rezone Emily's yard, the absurdity peaked. Workers showed up with bulldozers, flattening her herb garden while Brenda supervised, latte in hand. "Progress waits for no one," she bellowed, her face flushing beet red as a neighbor filmed the chaos. Emily called the cops, who arrived scratching their heads. "Ma'am, this permit's only for public land," the officer said, eyeing Brenda. "Details?" "Officer, it's for the greater good," Brenda huffed, her authority cracking like cheap plastic. The courtroom showdown was pure theater, packed with HOA loyalists in matching tees. Brenda took the stand, pontificating about moral imperatives and neighborhood harmony. But Mia unleashed the evidence, forged documents, email trails of Brenda bullying dissenters, even a recording of her bragging. That loner's yard is mine now. Election gold. The judge's gavel slammed. MS. Kowalski. This isn't governance. It's grand larceny wrapped in bureaucracy. Brenda's empire crumbled. Fines reversed. Garden restoration ordered at HOA expense. And her presidency revoked amid a fraud probe. She slunk away. Face a mask of humiliated fury. As residents whispered, we thought she was helping. Months later, Emily's garden bloomed anew. Now with a subtle sign, private paradise, trespassers will be composted. Neighbors trickled by with apologies. Some admitting Brenda's fear-mongering had silenced them. Emily sipped tea on her patio. The irony sweet. The recluse had outsmarted the tyrant with patience and proof. It wasn't just land, it was dignity reclaimed. So, if your HOA queen tried to enhance your sanctuary by destroying it, would you stay silent for peace, or fight back and watch the masks fall?